Alright, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Find Your Fever episode. You guys asked for it, and here it is, a catch and cook for on the Oio that I just caught. We got some main ingredients. We got chili pepper flakes, we got ogo, Hawaiian salt, we got green onion and regular onion, some inamona. This is actually one of the most important ingredients to making Lomi Oio, and some tomatoes just in case later on dice it up. It kind of goes well with some Lomi Oio. And here it is, guys, the holy grail. We weighed it out. We're actually gonna weigh it out again, but it's definitely a lot lighter than I thought it was. I mean, the fight felt like a 10-pounder. Everybody thought it was 8 pounds, but I'll show you guys in a second. It's a little bit under, but we're gonna do that right now. Alright, guys, official weight, we got 6 pounds and 4 ounces. I mean, let me know in the comments what you guys think. I would say it's a little bit heavier, maybe the scale's off, but it's telling us 6 pounds and 4 ounces, which is a good size. It's a good eating size. I'm happy with it. You know, my first Oio in a long time. That's why I was so excited on the video. Oh, holy! And I'm even more excited to taste it and see how it goes. So stay tuned, guys. Let's get to it. Okay, guys, so we're gonna be making cuts along the spine and underneath. So what I'm gonna do is just take a spoon and kind of get in there and scale it just where I'm gonna make the cuts. It doesn't matter if there's scales on the midsection, because we're gonna fillet it and we're gonna be laying it on its side. So, you know, just as long as you get the scales off of when you're gonna make the cuts or where you're gonna make the cuts, and you should be fine, just like that. Pretty much scaled half the side. We're gonna flip it over and do the same process all over again. Alright, guys, as you guys can see, we're battling the flies right now. They're terrible over here and they're attacking the fish. But so what you want to do next, after you scaled both top and bottom of the fish, you want to just make an incision right here and kind of follow that backbone. Come down, make a slit, kind of feel that bone with your knife and get in there. Come on the front side, do the same thing, make a slit. All right, come inside here, make a cut, and from there grab your knife and just work your way down. Fillet job on there. Okay, as you can see, this is a terrible job, terrible example, but that's okay. We'll go with the spoon later and make sure that we get all that meat. We don't waste anything. Okay, there you have it. Your first slab is ready. Before I flip it over, just grab your spoon real gently, slowly, slow strokes, get your meat, scrape it off the bone here. And you want it typically just a little bit frozen, that way it's easier to use your spoon to get in there and it's not all soft. It's not too soft where the meat's just going to be falling apart. And same thing on this side. I'm going to just get all that extra meat I missed, filleting it. Like I said, I'm trying to beat the flies on this one. Flies are getting to it. Scales, move all the scales out of the way, make sure they're not in there. And same thing, just go work your way down the fish. Slowly, slowly work your way down. Okay. Alright, guys, as you can see, got some meat off of there. Just kind of scrape a little bit of the final touches off of that. And we're looking pretty good. We got a whole bowl full of lomi already. And it's looking good. I think that's the best we can do for now. The rain is kind of coming, so I'll meet you guys inside. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that ogo and just kind of cut it up, dice it up a little bit. Doesn't have to be super fine or anything crazy, but it's a little cut to make it finer. I kind of like ogo, so I'm gonna keep it a little bit thick. Get a little bit of ogo in every bite. That's looking pretty good. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna season the fish. I'm gonna grab a little bit of what I have is Hawaiian salt with a little bit of chili flakes. I also have some more chili flakes because I typically like my fish a little bit hotter, or on the hotter side. So I'm gonna be generous, get in there. And what this does, the salt actually kind of helps the fish absorb the water. So what we're gonna do later on is add a little bit of water to the fish to kind of soak it up to make a little like a pasty texture to the fish. And I'm gonna just mix up this salt, just kind of get it in between. It's actually looking really good already. I want to take a bite, but I'm gonna hold off for you guys because I know you guys are probably tempted too. Let's get in there. I mean, it's looking good. Go ahead and add the ogo. Kind of spread it around. There's no real right way. I mean, some people have certain ways they like to do it. This is kind of just going on the fly. Like I said, I haven't done this in a little while, so it's all kind of coming back to me. Kind of get that in there, get that limu flavor in there. You can use all different types of limu too. Some guys like ogo, some guys like limu kohu. All those types of limus you can find here on the islands of Oahu. Alrighty, it's looking good. Nothing too fancy, just get it all mixed in there. Might even add a little bit more salt. Salty guy. Get in there. Go ahead. Add some chili flakes. Let me know in the comments too if you guys like your fish a little bit on the spicy side. I sure do. Sadly, I don't have any Hawaiian chili pepper water because the ones I have holds vinegar. And if you add vinegar to any kind of raw fish, you kind of get a ceviche type of deal. And we're kind of looking for the opposite of that. We don't want to cook the meat, or we don't want to cook the fish. We want to just add flavor. From there, go ahead and grab the inamono, the holy grail from Molokai. We're going to be super generous with this. We might even use the whole thing. Give it that nutty flavor. Try that for now. As you can see, my hunting partner, he is tuned in. He's smelling that fish. And he's loving it too. So yeah, the more water you add, kind of determines the texture. And you want it to kind of be like poi. You want it a little bit, you don't want it too soft. Well, it's all preference, honestly. You can make it as soft as you want or a little bit more chunky. And it's looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some diced up onions, some green onions. Just throw it all in there because I love onions. That's gonna bring it to life right there. Add some color too. Oh yes. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. All you need to do is, if you want the texture different, more watery or more on the thicker side, just add more water, or just don't add water at all. What I'm gonna do to just top it off is just add a little bit more salt, because I'm a salty guy and I like salt. Alright guys, so the final product looks pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and do a taste test. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try it.
It's good.
So yeah, I like that texture. I don't like it too watered down, but I definitely added some water, that's for sure. But yeah, that concludes the catch and cook, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe also. I know there's a lot of guys who aren't subscribed yet, so make sure to subscribe. Appreciate it. Right on, guys. Take care.